Okay, we're at 1400 Sierra Blanca. The lights on the exterior looks like it's working fine. There's some trash on the outside. All the trash cans look pretty empty. Everything looks good. The side fan looks good. It has some splash guards on the gutters. I don't know if they want to remove that antenna, which I think we'll be leaving them. Garage door opener works pretty good. I think this is compatible to the garage mate. Looks like it's been hooked up already. There's some trash in the garage. And some in the attic. So I don't know if they want to remove all this out. Attic ladder looks pretty good. Now the water heater looks pretty outdated, but I can not find the build year. I can see the plate right here, but cannot find the date that it was built. Let's go back on the outside. There's some trash in the dry ornament on the front door. Doorbell does work. This light is not coming on. I think it's just the light bulb. I recommend to do like a quick power wash just in the front. It has a lot of mud and wasp nest. Everything looks pretty good. Landscaping looks good, but there's some dead bushes. I'm pretty sure it needs to be removed. All the screens looks good throughout the house. Now this fence, this picket, and this one does need to be replaced. Everything else looks like it's working fine. The fence overall looks pretty good. Just a few fence pickets are missing. So maybe one in the corner. And then another one right here. Another one right here. And another one right there. I think that's the only ones that I see that need some repair since they're missing. All the screens looks good, like I said, all throughout the house. All the windows looks good. The backlight does work. Look is good. Maybe you throw away that hose and those bricks. It does have the anti-siphon device on it. Well, let's go inside. It looks like they cleaned the carpet, but it has a smell of that you can tell they have pets in the house. I do recommend to put Autobahn just to make sure it eliminates that smell. You can tell that it's being washed, but you can still smell that mugginess and pet smell. Paint overall looks good. Just a few touch-up spots that I've seen throughout. There's some burned out light bulbs. Like I said, the one outside is not turning on. This one is missing one. All the faucets and sink stoppers are working fine. Railing locks are working fine on all three doors. Maybe I didn't notice. I have noticed that they haven't left the smoke detectors. So I'm assuming we're just gonna change the batteries, or just leave them as is. But I would really recommend them to be replaced. There's a shower head. Not sure if they want to still keep using these ones or replace for the regular ones. Everything else looks fine. Now you should remove that shower rod out of the way. There's some areas that I have noticed that it's been moved, maybe from the foundation. Like this one right here needs to be caulked around. You can tell a little gap all around. This is the guest bathroom. Now we're going to the bedroom one. Same thing. Carpet has a smell. Pull chains are missing. I see the light one, but I don't see the fan one. So definitely check on that. Blind looks fine. They have done touch up, which is really minimal, but you can see smooshes throughout that you can tell that they try to paint. But overall it looks pretty good. I think it's not gonna cause any problems with it, since it's a little lighter, but it's still fine. Here's the closet. Now there's bedroom 2. Well, the hall closet, I recommend to paint it. Looks pretty scuffed up. And then caulk all that corner. Same thing, it has like foundation movement. You can tell. Just a little bit, but it's not bad. Just caulk and paint. The door is working fine, but you can see they made a hole with this thing. I think they put it backwards before, and that's what it make the hole. Here's another closet. Door looks fine. Paint looks fine. Carpet looks fine. It does shut, close fine. Now there's bedroom 2. Again, same thing, smell with the carpet. Like I said, you can tell that they washed it. It just has a pet smell. Light that's working, but it's missing the pull chains. They're pretty sure, so it needs that pull chain install. Blinds looks fine. Closet doors working fine. Has pretty good stains on the closet, such as I would recommend just like a full paint on the wall. You're gonna see a lot of spots if you want to just do touch-up paint on them. Maybe a little caulk on the corners. You can see, like I said, it's maybe foundation issue. Maybe those filters, move them to the attic. Looks like this for the unit. There's the other closet door that is working fine. That door stop is missing the little head. Usually it's fine, but most of the times it'll, once you open it, it'll make a hole on the door, but I think it's fine. Now these doorknobs has the locks, so I'm not sure if they want to replace them for the regular ones. for the bedrooms, because usually those are used for the bathrooms. We go to the living room. Ceiling fan looks like it's working fine. Fireplace looks pretty clean and painted. There's some scuffs that you can see on the corners that might need to be touch-up paint. Here's the other side of the living room. So I would say this is like living room too. The line looks fine. The light is missing one light bulb. Well, might as well just, I would recommend to replace to the LEDs because these are all condenser lights. Same thing over here, just little scuffs here and there. But like I said, it's just minimal touch-ups that you can tell that might need throughout. Same thing over here, little scuffs here and there. Same thing over here in the corner. We go, this is at the, I would say, breakfast room. So the back door, everything's working fine except for that blind. One definitely needs to be replaced. The light looks fine. Touch-up paint throughout here. Kitchen cabinets looks a little bit wore out, so maybe shine them up, make them look clean. The inside, I mean, it just looks wore out, but they look fine. I think there won't be no problem as far as for that. The doors look like they're working fine. Notice that the exhaust fan is making a lot of noise, but I'll suggest to do like a good cleaning because it's pretty greasy and this can cause fire. So definitely, I'm pretty sure this is the problem of the noise. This is pretty gone. Yep, that's the problem. So I would just get a good cleaning and replace this filter just to make sure there's no grease in it. Light looks fine. Sink looks good. Doors looks good. Like I said, maybe just a little bit of shine it up, make it clean. They look a little bit wore out. This one, maybe just reinforce just to make sure it doesn't start popping up. But overall, cabinet looks good. Oh, there's the window locks. Oh, they're empty. Yeah. So, same thing over here, kind of caulk on top of the kitchen countertops. Floor looks good. Again, paint the pantry. Looks pretty stained and all throughout in the wall and stuff like that. Get all the screws out. All these scuffs everywhere. Door looks good. Maybe just a full paint. It looks pretty stained up too. It goes to the laundry. The same thing, just touch up. There's the fan. All the lights on the outside works. This door on the laundry is working fine. It rubs a little bit over here. So maybe just this one. This door, same thing. It's working fine. Weather strip looks good. We're back in the garage. I did notice that the tip is lifting. So maybe tip it back up before it starts peeling off everywhere. You can see it's all throughout the garage. Joints. There's another one. My guess is the foundation that is moving. Because there's just minimal inside of the house, but the garage definitely looks like it's Just needs to be retaped to make sure that it's not start peeling off. Now let's go back inside. Now we're going to the master bedroom. Master bedroom, same thing. Smells. Carpet looks a little bit stained on this one. So I would probably recommend to replace it, but the thing is, like, it connects with living room. So let me put a transitioning code here. Not sure if they can literally kind of clean that spot, but it's a little bit stained. You can tell, like I said, all the touch-ups, spots. It's not bad, but at the same time you can see it. This door is working fine. But then again, it has the lock. Blinds looks good. I don't see any cracks on this one. There's the master bathroom. The doors are working perfect. This one, I think it's fine. The ball is catching. There's the shower. Same thing. Not sure if they want to leave this one or replace it. There's a patch here that you can tell they tried, but it's done wrongly, so I recommend to repatch and texture to make it look better. Shower base is pretty cracked, so I can guarantee you it might be leaking. So maybe, yeah, it looks pretty solid. I'm pretty sure we can kind of patch it and resurface the base. Walls looks pretty clean. I don't see no cracks on the walls. Magnet is still working fine. Tub, same thing. It's working good. Blind looks good. Same thing over here. That's what I was talking about. The touch-up paint looks lighter than the regular paint. All the faucets are working fine. This one's good. Here's the toilet. Exhaust and light looks like it's working good. Toilet looks like it's working fine. Cabinet looks good. So then again, I haven't seen any smoke detectors, so maybe just change the batteries on the old ones. There's a patch right here that you can tell totally different from the texture. I'm not sure if they wanted to play, kind of like do it properly, or just leave it as is. Here's another crack. It might need to be caulked, and then caulk all these. Now, this is the master closet. There's missing one runner right here in the top closet. Same thing over here. And here's the alarm system. I'm not sure if they want to remove it too, but definitely needs to be gone. More caulking. Pull chains on that ceiling fan. There's the smoke detector. And I think that's pretty much it.